just wanted to mention another thing that makes this pack stand out from other packs, and that's the way that the shoulder straps attach to the pack. There's about a 1/2 inch, maybe a little bit more, of webbing on the shoulder straps, and then the gatekeeper buckle goes through that and attaches to a loop on the pack, as you can see. What this does is, well, obviously you can replace the shoulder straps really easily, which is nice, but it also means that that bit of 1 inch webbing can sort of move back and forth as I walk and twist. That also means that people with different width of shoulders are going to get just a little bit of articulation and sizing variability because that webbing is able to twist just a little bit. It also means it matches the slope of your shoulders a little bit better. Some people have kind of flat shoulders, some people have, you know, a neck like Michael Phelps, and this pack would probably fit him better than some other packs. Yeah, it's been hard for me to jump in and get these videos done because taking care of an infant for the last 2 months, got a newborn. Like, for example, we tried to take her for a hike last weekend and she screamed all the way home and basically fell asleep right when we got into the neighborhood. And so I'm driving down the street at like 1 mile per hour, trying to text my partner with my left hand, texting something like, "Oh, thonk, we just drove around the Nabler spoon for a while." And oh, dog's got the leash cut around her leg. And I'm like rolling through stop signs at 1 mile per hour, not using my blinker because these things will wake up the baby. And I'm convinced now that if you see anything odd, out of the ordinary in the world, it's probably the result of somebody trying to appease an infant. If you see someone drive by your house 12 times in a row at like 1 mile per hour, and then like get to the end of the street and roll through the stop sign without their blinker on, there's probably a time bomb sleeping in the back seat. And you cannot use that blinker, and you cannot stop, because you wake up that baby and all hell will break loose. Or like maybe you see a person with a blanket over their head in the park, or like sitting on a mall bench or something. They're just like swaying back and forth. There's probably a baby under that blanket with them who has just fallen asleep. If they stop moving like that, the baby will wake up. And they had to throw a blanket over him because that baby is very interested in the world. And they had to block the view of the world to get that baby to sleep. I no longer think these things are weird anymore, if I were to see them. Anyway, I digress. Normally, packs, shoulder straps are just sewn directly into the pack. You don't get much movement this way or that way if it's sewn in, and you get a little bit of movement that way and that way, but not nearly as much. I mean, look how much you get with this setup. This contributes to just a ton of comfort, and I really think you just gotta try it to check it out. Super awesome.